Hello, everyone. It's Mike from Northern Forks Trader. Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. Turkey's in the oven, so I thought I'd come up here and put out a video on another setup and the rules of engagement. This is the butterfly. It's not part of the arsenal there. I had to take it down, but now I'm going to repost it so that there's another tool that you can use for trading. Now, these are my interpretations. There's different variations out there. These are the rules that I follow. So use at your discretion and use at your own risk. But here we go. Now the butterfly setup here is used mainly on an uptrend scenario. And what we look for is structure on a higher time frame, possibly ending where a D point would be. So I'm looking for if this was off of an uptrend. It's a it's a trend continuation form of setup where the Gartleys and things like that fall below the X. This one expands past the X. So let's get into the rules. So here we have the XA leg. Once that's been identified, we fib retrace to the B point, and what we're looking for is a 786 retracement. Doesn't have to close above as long as the wick comes up to the 786 and touches it, but it cannot close above the 886. But if the wick goes up past here and then comes right back down and closes just below the 786, then it's a valid butterfly. Okay, so then we hit the next criteria, which is a more crucial criteria, is the C point. And that's a fib retracement of the AB coming into a 382. We can't have just the wick touching the 382. We must have a candle close past the 382, but not at or past the 50%. Once again, the wick can come to the 50%, but as long as the candle closes under the 382 or above the 382, depending if it's a reverse on the other side going down. Here we have the 382 close, and now we're looking for a decompletion point. Now the decompletion point will be a Fibonacci extension of the X to A leg. I can get this to work right there. So that's X to A, or A to X, Fibonacci extension, and we're looking at a 127 entry point. And right there we have the 127, and we follow it up with an A to B fib extension with a 1618 confluence. The closer that these are together, the stronger the pattern appears. Okay, so the tighter it is, the more likely the outcome, the better percentage. It doesn't mean it's guaranteed to happen, but that's what I found. So here we have is the entry point to sell. So we're looking to sell and come down off this point here on the D point, and we're here to take profit down. So putting in our stops, which is very important, and our targets, we go from the A to D, and we're looking for target 1 at the 382, second target the 618. So we would short this position right there, and we would have 618, 382. Now for the stops, if this was on a 1 hour time frame, I would have it 10 pips above the 382. So right here's the 382, I would have it 10 pips above right there. If you're going to go on a higher time frame, such as this is on a daily, let's say, and you need more we do a fib extension from the A to the entry point and back down, and we can use the 113 fib extension, which coincidentally almost falls right there, but on a daily, it'd probably be about 20 pips above as opposed to 10. But you can see that it's still a very good ratio here. We have almost a 5-to-1 ratio. But the key things is to follow into previous structure on a higher time frame. So if we were coming into this area here and we see previous back here, and this was all coming up, and this was coming up from here, and we saw this pattern coming up, and it hit the X, and we had this pattern forming here. It's coming into a previous structure on a higher time frame. Very good opportunity to take this. So I hope that makes sense. We have a 786 at the B. Doesn't have to close as long as it doesn't close above the 886. We have a full retracement back to the C point, which must close past the 382, but not past the 50%. The D completion point is at the 127 with an AB confluence of a 1618 and into previous higher time frame structure. Okay, stops above the 382, and if you're on a higher time frame, I suggest using the 1.113 extension from the A point to the entry and back down to find your stops. And that's it. If there's any questions and if there's any comments, please leave a comment. If you like the video, hit that like button. Please share it. And good luck. Thank you.